Welcome to Love and My Daughter-in-Law podcast, where my mother-in-law, relationship expert and master certified coach, Leanne Austin, will help you create more love and connection with your daughter-in-law and everyone else you care about.
Hey y'all, you're listening to Love and My Daughter-in-Law, episode 106, Push. I was recently out for a run at 5:30 in the morning. It was cold and dark, but I wanted to get it done, so I put my headlight on and Nutmeg and I headed out. We were going for a 5-mile run, and at 1 mile, my headlight stopped working. Had it not been very dark and 25 degrees, this wouldn't have been a problem, but it was very hard to see, and pulling off gloves to push buttons was interesting. I finally figured out that if I pushed one of the buttons, the light would come on for 3 seconds and then go off again. So I wrapped the light around my glove and would push the button every 3 seconds so I could see just a little. Push light was my new pattern as I continued my run. I was too far into it to turn around, so I kept pushing forward. After another mile or so, I tripped, falling over a bump in the path. I was a little rattled, but it wasn't serious, just another knee scrape. I got up and I slowly started running again, pushing on. As I proceeded, the light was only staying on for 1 to 2 seconds, and my thumb was constantly pushing the button to get a little light going for me to see. I finally made it home and was so grateful that I was able to push myself along and get to my destination. Do you ever get into a situation where you feel like you have a lot of pushing to do? You know there is an end in sight, but it seems like a long way to get there, especially when you're not seeing the whole picture very well right now. I think this comes up for all of us often in many different areas of our lives. So here are 7 simple things to do to help push you forward even when you don't necessarily want to in the moment. Number 1, set small achievable goals. Break down your tasks into smaller, manageable goals. Achieving these smaller goals can provide a sense of accomplishment and motivate you to tackle larger tasks. Number 2, create a routine. Establishing a daily routine helps build consistency and discipline. Knowing what to expect and having a structured plan can make it easier to push through moments of low motivation. Number 3, visualize success. Imagine the positive outcomes and benefits of completing your goals or tasks. Visualization can create a sense of purpose and increase motivation as you push yourself in the direction you want to go. Number 4, focus on progress, not perfection. Understand that progress is more important than perfection. Celebrate small achievements and recognize that setbacks are a natural part of the journey. Number 5, find accountability partners. Share your goals with someone who can hold you accountable. Whether it's a friend, family member, or colleague, having someone check in on your progress can provide an extra push to whatever you are doing. Number 6, take breaks. Don't push yourself too hard without breaks. Short breaks can refresh your mind and prevent burnout. And number 7, celebrate you. Set up a reward system for completing tasks. Treat yourself to something enjoyable after reaching a milestone. Take time daily to acknowledge and celebrate how amazing you are. Loving on you is so helpful when you're pushing yourself through uncomfortable things. I challenge each of us to pick one of these 7 tips. Set small, achievable goals, create a routine, visualize success, focus on progress, not perfection, find accountability partners, take breaks, and celebrate you. Choose one of these and incorporate into your day. See how it helps you push yourself towards something you really want. Remember, it's normal and okay to experience periods of low energy. The key is to implement strategies that work for you and help push you forward over the long term. Back to my run, push light experience. I was given this light as a gift over a year ago, and inside he wrote the words, "Let your light shine." Kind of funny in this moment that I was doing everything possible to let my light shine and push forward. A beautiful quote by Richard M. DeVos says, "Few things in the world are more powerful than a positive push. A smile, a world of optimism and hope, you can do it when things are tough." Something to think about. Have a good one, y'all. And here's to light, push, and love. If this podcast resonates with you, share it with a friend and leave a review.
If you enjoyed this podcast, check out Leanne's Lovin' My Daughter-in-Law program, where she coaches and teaches a variety of ways to have more fun and connection in our relationships. Leanne also shares the 5 secrets she uses to create a beautiful relationship with me and her other daughter-in-law. She's the real deal. I highly recommend you check this out. And if you want one easy question you can keep in your back pocket and use to increase the love you feel for your daughter-in-law today, go to leanneaustin.com and get the one question.